Hey, you guys, and welcome to another episode by episode of Supernatural. And here I am to talk about season 1, episode 3 of Supernatural, entitled Death in the Water. Yes, this episode is a little bit more, we're starting to get more serious in the chilling department. It starts off like a cliche horror movie can come to kind of no good or something because it starts off with this girl and she's like in a cabin and, she goes down to dinner and she's arguing with her brother in a playful kind of way and her father, and she goes out to the middle of the water and you just know it's coming. Snap! Ain't coming back. I'm just saying. And then, here we go, entering Sam and Dean and this whole U.S. Wildlife Service. That's who they're impersonating this time. And, yeah. I can't remember if they actually dressed up this time. No, I don't think they did, because I'm just like, seriously, people, you may need to at least keep going with this. And there goes Dean, and when they're talking to the sheriff and his daughter shows up, he's all hitting on her, and I'm just like, this can come to go good, because the sheriff is looking at them like he doesn't want him anywhere around this kind of investigation whatsoever into what's going on. And that just right there kind of made me really suspicious. But who likes Dean hitting on their daughter anyway? And it was funny because Dean offered to like walk her down the street, and then at the end she's like, you can't find your way to a decent pickup line. And it was like the look on his face was just like so funny, and I was just like, oh dude, you failed. But I really like how Dean kind of interacted with her kid Lucas, who doesn't say much because of some horrible thing, and that it's just he's gonna come back later. And I'm just gonna say now that there's a part in this episode where the guy whose sister died, his father's like almost like comatose, and he's just like not moving. He's like so sad and stuff, and he goes out and he was like washing some, I think he's like washing some fish or something in the sink, and it gets like plugged, like clogged unexpectedly, and just fills up in like with water and stuff. And it's like, dude, I think you have seen enough horror movies to know you never put your hand down in the sink of water. I don't even like doing it, and I can see through my water half the time. And so it's like, no. But of course, he drowns in this little tub of water, which totally sucks. And yeah, we're just gonna go with the fact that at this point, everyone's just like, the lake is alive, and it's just all so sad. And you can tell like the guy whose 2 kids have died, he kind of knows what's sort of going on, and Sam and Dean are trying to talk to him, and just like, my children are gone, and that is worse than dying. And that was like the saddest part of the episode. And it's just like, oh my god, dude, you need to tell the truth about something before it even got to this point. Like, I feel sorry for you, but I'm just like, small town secrets, this isn't gonna get good. But the one thing I do like about the sheriff is that he is the only one so far, I know we're only on the 3rd episode, who has checked out like their background and stuff, checked with the wildlife service to see if they're actually with them. And even though I don't like the sheriff because he's kind of a-holy, you're just like, well, at least he's doing his job, okay? Because let's see, come on. At this point, you're just like, who isn't doing a background check? I hope this isn't happening in real life. And I also like the fact that Dean is really trying to pretend to like kids at one point, and Sam is just like, name 3 kids that you know. Go. And he can't. And it's just like, yeah. And it's just like with all these drownings that are happening, because it's not just these 2 kids. It's like, it's been happening a lot of time. That's what, Sam and Dean discovered it. It's kind of like, dude, I'd move away or maybe not go near water at this point, because people are drowning in little tubs and stuff. And I'm just like, number 1, you wouldn't get my butt in that water. I'm just saying that right now. Number 2, I'm just like, no, just stop. Then I really like the part where we discover what actually happened, and it's kind of like this guy whose children has died, and the sheriff, and this other boy who had went missing all like years ago. Apparently that they were playing around with that boy. He kind of like I think they accidentally drowned him or something. And there were kids himself, and I guess they buried his bike. And he was a little kid who wanted friends, and these other two little, I'm not even gonna say a bad word. Ooh. But they drowned him, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't like you. I don't think it's okay for him to be like killing your children. I think he should just kill you. But it's like he's still like in a child's mind, and he's just like, come play with me. That creepy child voice that a lot of ghosts have. Yeah, that like creeped me out. Like, people, seriously. But I just like how it's just like Tam and Dean are at one point, they're discovering the bird bicycle, and the sheriff pulls a gun on them. Like, he doesn't want everyone to know what's going down, and his daughter and his grandson are looking at him. And I forgot, but I'm just thinking that, I can't remember when the character said it or not, but it was like, nothing stays buried. And it's like so true, when it comes to TV shows and stuff. But like, it's like the sins of the parent are visited upon the child, because then at one point no one's paying attention, and the little boy takes off into the water. Okay, people, and I'm just like, seriously, people, ain't nobody paying attention to this child at this point in life. My sister's looking at me right now, so it's kind of like, that's why I'm going to be extra laughing at this point. But it's like, oh, like, seriously, people. And like Sam and Dean, when they notice and the mother noticed, they took off like at a dead run for like the lake and stuff. And so does the mother, and they kind of make her stay like not in the water, because if she gets in there, she's gonna get pulled under too. So it's kind of like, maybe you need to stay on there. And they're trying to find Lucas, and it's messed up because the sheriff, he like runs, but then he's just like standing there, and it's kind of like, dude, it's your grandson, and it's your fault that it happened. And I understand you were kids, but you might want to, I don't know, go after him. And he finally does. He like runs into the lake, and he's like, take me instead. And you like, the little ghost child goes for him, and is kind of like satisfied, I guess. And and yet, yeah, I think it's how it ends. I don't think the sheriff survived in the end, but the kid and the mom did. So that was good enough, I guess. And Dean actually got a kiss in the end from the mom, and the kid and Dean really bonded. And it's just like, oh, Dean, you just make our hearts melt a little bit. And yeah, so that was the episode. Those are kind of my thoughts on the episode. I really like it. I think this is the first one that was like really more, I don't know, kind of like I felt like really excited into it, that I was just like, notes, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be taking notes so I could actually remember what's going on. So it's just like crazy. So yeah, you guys let me know what you guys think about this episode. If you guys are currently reading it, sorry for the train. And it's kind of like, sorry for the train, but it's like, you guys let me know, or you guys video response it, or anything that you guys would like to let me know, and I will see you guys later. Bye.